Hello and welcome to the Midday Update. These are the top headlines from our newsroom today. Zero tolerance for corruption in the Sultanate. No rental fees for SME travel agencies, tourist facilities and schools. Travel agents in Oman target 5 groups for Expo 2020 Dubai. Al-Dahra vaccinates over 70% of citizens. Dune London launches Autumn-Winter 21 collection. US condemns Taliban for amputation, execution of criminals. Canada lifts ban on passengers from India. Flights to resume from tomorrow. Manchester City get revenge over Chelsea. Villa and Manchester United jinx. These were the top headlines from our newsroom today. Let's see how the weather condition looks like in the Sultanate. Now, a tropical weather condition may form in the Arabian Sea in the coming days, an official from the Civil Aviation Authority has said today. An official source at the National Multi-Hazards Early Warning Center at the Civil Aviation Authority said that currently there is a remarkable activity of tropical formations in the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. In fact, in a statement to the Oman News Agency, the official source confirmed that a tropical situation is likely to form in the Bay of Bengal, crossing the Indian subcontinent and reaching the Arabian Sea, where there are chances of the situation developing further or even disappearing in the Arabian Sea in the coming days. With that, let's see how the weather is like in the rest of the governorates. Muscat will be sunny with temperatures between 31 to 35 degrees Celsius. Musanda will also be sunny with temperatures between 29 to 37 degrees Celsius. North Al-Batna will also be sunny with temperatures between 28 to 37 degrees Celsius. South Al-Batna will also be sunny with temperatures between 24 to 39 degrees Celsius. Al-Buraimi will also be sunny with temperatures between 26 to 41 degrees Celsius. Al-Dahra will also be sunny with temperatures between 24 to 42 degrees Celsius. Al-Dakhliya will be partly cloudy with temperatures between 24 to 37 degrees Celsius. North Al-Sharqiya will also be partly cloudy with temperatures between 23 to 39 degrees Celsius. South Al-Sharqiya will be sunny with temperatures between 28 to 35 degrees Celsius. Al-Wusta will also be sunny with temperatures between 26 to 40 degrees Celsius. Lastly, Dhufar will also be partly cloudy with temperatures between 26 to 32 degrees Celsius. Day update. Now, before we get into the details of the local stories for today, let's see how the COVID-19 situation looks like in the Sultanate. The Ministry of Health in the last 3 days has accumulated death cases of 2 persons in the country. With this, the total confirmed cases in the Sultanate now stands at 4,095. The health officials have also extended their deepest condolences to the families of the deceased. In addition to that, in the last 3 days, the Ministry of Health has also registered 88 new coronavirus cases. With this, the total confirmed cases now stands at 303,639, which also includes the total recoveries of 296,527, as well as total deaths of 4,095. In the last 3 days, the health officials have also received 1,359 recoveries. The Ministry of Health has urged all the citizens and residents living in the Sultanate to follow the precautionary measures issued by the Ministry of Health and the Supreme Committee. And now from a local desk. To combat corruption, the government of Oman has launched strategic programs within the 10th five-year plan. In an unprecedented step, the government has, for the first time, allocated efforts to enhance integrity, combat corruption, and enable the media as the fourth authority in the 10th five-year development plan. The government also confirms its determination to combat administrative and financial corruption in all its forms with control, transparency, accountability, and anti-corruption efforts among the priorities of the plan through 5 strategic programs. Among these is the Anti-Corruption Program and Reducing Abuse of Public Funds, which aims to develop measures to strengthen the fight against administrative and financial corruption and to address and reduce cases of abuse of public money and power. This comes at a time when public opinion sees the importance of implementing this on the ground to ensure the success of Oman's Vision 2040, which in turn will lead to sustainable development, building a strong economy and effective government integrity, according to the strategic programs document of the 10th five-year plan development plan published by the Ministry of Economy. To ensure its implementation, 4 civil and security-focused government agencies will complete the implementation of the roles entrusted to them through the coordination and integration mechanisms within this strategy. These are the State Financial and Administrative Control Authority, the Public Prosecution, the Royal Oman Police, and lastly, the Internal Security Service. This will help build an integrated control system that protects national capabilities, strengthen national competencies of the authorities concerned, improve coordination and integration between the above organizations, help protect public money, and prevent infringement. It will also help put into practice the results of Oman's review of the implementation of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, which the Sultanate joined in 2013. Several economic activities run by small and medium enterprises in the Sultanate are exempt from rental fees as part of measures taken by the Supreme Committee to help businesses revive. The Supreme Committee decided to exempt owners of small and medium enterprises from rental fees for the activities described in Annex 1 for holders of Riyada business cards within the real estate areas owned by government entities, said the government body in a statement. These businesses' activities include exhibition management, wedding venues, fitness centers and gyms, festival organizers, conference organizers, tent rental, event supply and furniture rental, amusement parks and gaming zones, party planners, hookah lounges, travel agencies, tour operators, manpower recruitment services, nurseries, kindergartens, and cinemas. Other activities included are heritage homes, eco-lodges, adventure tourism operators, driving school, and many more. SMEs are also exempt from the registration fees required by the ISNA Tender Board and from fees required from the leasing of land. Any arrears that owe can also be deferred. The cost of renewing their entrepreneurship cards is also waived, provided they expired in 2021. There is also a deferral of loan payment of small and medium enterprises for the activities described in Annex 1 for the holders of Riyada business cards and those who had previously benefited from the loans of the Al-Raft Fund, added the Supreme Committee statement. Furthermore, private sector companies that do operate the above businesses are exempt from paying the fines related to company licenses, provided they have expired between June 1, 2020 and December 31, 2021, and the companies in question intend to continue operating these businesses. Now, 5 segments of people in the Sultanate are being targeted by travel agents selling packages for Expo 2020 Dubai. The Expo begins on October 1, 2021 and is scheduled to run until March 31, 2022, having been delayed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. We believe there will be interest from primarily 5 segments, including school students, those attending university, corporations, government bodies, and families, said Kashi Vitom, the general manager of Khimji's House of Travel, which has been authorized to sell tickets in the Sultanate. Expo 2020 is based on 3 concepts, which includes opportunity, mobility, and sustainability, which are geared towards creating a planet that is sustainable for the coming generations. It features over 200 pavilions, 192 of which are to be set up by participating countries. It is the first time in the history of global expos that countries will be organizing their own pavilions. Visitors to the expo can enjoy immersive cultural experiences and discover what makes each nation unique. Packages for Expo 2020 offered by the travel agency include entry to the event and accommodation in Dubai. A package price at 117 Omani Riyals for 2 people, for example, includes 3 nights accommodation, airport transfers, a half-day Dubai tour, and a 1-day pass to the expo. For 130 Omani Riyals, however, customers can book the self-drive package, which provides them a hire a car, as well as multiple day entries to the expo. People who want to stay in 5-star accommodation and have a longer stay in Dubai can select the 5-night, 6-day package priced at 322 Omani Riyals for 2 people. Over 70% of citizens living in Ad-Dahira Governorate have successfully been vaccinated with 2 doses of the COVID-19 vaccines. Dr. Mahmoud Al-Sakiti, Director of Disease Control and Department at the General Directorate of Health Services in Ad-Dahira Governorate, said, the proportion of expats who have been vaccinated in the governorate in the vilayats of Ibri, Yanqul and Dhang for the first dose amounted to 63%, while the proportion of those vaccinated with the second dose was 23%. He said that the percentage of vaccinated students who received the first dose of the vaccine in schools in the vilayats of Ad-Dahira Governorate amounted to approximately 90% of the target group between the ages of 12 and 17 years, while the number of students who received the second dose was about 5%. He added that teams of school health nurses and data entry personnel has been allocated in 69 sites, including public and private schools and Institute of Islamic Sciences in Ad-Dahira Governorate, pointing out that the campaign will continue until 12th of next October. Regarding the immunization of residents in the governorate, Dr. Mahmoud explained that residents continue to receive the first dose and the second dose, adding that field campaigns are being organized in a number of villages in the governorate's vilayat, taking into account the commitment to all precautionary measures. With a heritage of 29 years and celebrated for delivering trend-led designs each season, Dune London has opened a new runway destination in Mall of Oman. Known for being truly passionate about creating the perfect pair and providing affordable luxury fashion footwear and variety of accessories, Dune London is a global leader renowned for its fashionable designs and accessible price points. Today, the brand has 50 standalone stores in the GCC. What sets the products of Dune London apart is the embellishments. Couple that with expert craft work and meticulous detailing, and you will be holding a work of art. Contemporary silhouettes, pops of color, and pure sartorial elegance make the Autumn-Winter 2021 accessories collection truly special. From sophisticated city chic coats to dazzling showstopper stilettos, the Autumn-Winter 2021 accessories collection has it all. Paying tribute to the season's colors, this collection has versatile slip-on mules, strappy sandals, and sharp-point mid-heel coats in rich, autumnal tones of forest green, berry matte black, and pewter metallic. This was all from a local desk for today. It's time for us to take a quick commercial break, but stay tuned as we have more updates coming your way from International Desk. Welcome back to TTV. You're watching Midday Update. And now from International Desk. U.S. Department of State spokesperson Ned Price strongly reacted to the recent statement of the Taliban over implementing the Sharia laws, which includes amputation and execution of criminals. Price said that laws are a clear violation of human rights and they're working along with the international community to ensure human rights in Afghanistan, reported the Khama press news agency. We are not only observing the statement of the Taliban but also their actions in Afghanistan, said Price. The reaction comes after Mullah Nuruddin Turabi, head of the prisons of Afghanistan, said that they will implement the laws of the late 90s that include amputation and execution, reported the Khama press news agency. Meanwhile, Price said that the US is standing beside Afghan journalists, civil activists, women, children, human rights advocates, and the disabled ones, and asked the Taliban to ensure their rights. In a recent move, the Taliban hung 4 dead bodies of kidnappers after they were killed in an armed confrontation in western Herat province. Taliban did it in order to be a lesson for others, reported the Khama press news agency. Justin Trudeau-led Canadian government on Sunday lifted a month-long ban on passengers' flights from India. The ban was put in place in view of the enhanced COVID-19 protocols. As of September 27, 2021, direct flights from India to Canada will resume, said the government on Sunday. Earlier on Tuesday, Canada extended the restriction on all direct commercial and private passengers' flights from India until September 26th. However, with the ban now expiring, passengers from India can now travel to Canada with a few precautionary measures, which include having a negative COVID-19 test report from an approved laboratory. Indian passengers must have proof of a negative COVID-19 test from the approved laboratory at the Delhi airport. The report should be taken not more than 18 hours before departure, the statement said. Air Canada is expected to resume its flights from India on September 27, while Air India will be resuming its flights to Canada from September 30th. Once again, it's time for a quick commercial break, but stay tuned as we have more updates coming your way from a sports desk. Welcome back to TTV, watching Midday Update. And now from a sports desk. Manchester City gained a modicum of revenge for their defeat to Chelsea in last season's Champions League final when they won 1-0 at Stamford Bridge on Saturday. Gabriel Jesus' neat turn and finish in the 53rd minute saw Pep Guardiola's men take a deserved win as they dominated possession against the below-par Chelsea, and had it not been for a couple of excellent saves from Edouard Mendy, Manchester City would have won by a clearer margin. Bruno Fernandes blazed an injury time penalty for Manchester United over the bar as they slipped to a 1-0 defeat to Aston Villa. Villa had won just one of their last 45 Premier League games against Manchester United and had the better of the first half. Nevertheless, the game looked set for a draw until Courtney put them ahead in the 88th minute with a diving header. The same player then blotted his copybook by handling Bruno Fernandes' cross 3 minutes later, but the Portuguese badly mishit the penalty that would have seen the game end 1-1. This was all from our midday update today. With this, we have come to the end of the episode for today. But stay tuned as we'll be coming back again tomorrow with more updates and latest news your way. Keep watching and stay tuned to TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.